What's up guys, Glock Guy 226 here. I wanted to do a brief video on my Glock 43, which is currently my everyday carry. This gun has been my everyday carry for the last 6 months, so I figured I'd give a little review on it. First off, let's go ahead and safety check it. I already did, but as you guys can see, it is empty and safe. Now, a few things I have done in my 43. As you can see, it's not a stock configuration. Right off the bat with Glocks, we all know you want to get rid of those sights. Now these are TrueGlow TFOs, I believe, and they're not the best sight in the world. They're fiber optics. I know a lot of guys don't go for fiber optics. You know, they're going to crack, this and that. They are in there pretty good. They're covered up pretty decent. You could still rack it off your boot, a table, whatever you need to. They are metal, so for the price, they're not bad. They're not Trigicons, and honestly, I can't see spending the $130 to upgrade them when there's nothing wrong with them yet, so I'm going to give them a shot. Also, the Streamlight TLR6 there, which is a light laser combo. I'm not too big on lasers. My wife really likes them, so I went ahead and got it. The light's very beneficial in my opinion. I really like pistols that have lights, and especially such a slim package. I mean, this doesn't add any bulk to it. You throw a TLR or Surefire on, you know, a Glock 19 or something to carry, and you know you're carrying a light. With this little thing, you know, there's no difference in it. Same width, doesn't add much weight, so it's a win-win in my eyes. A few other things I've done in this thing, some Hive Technologies accessories here. I got the Hive Technologies extended mag release, which has worked out really great so far. If you can see that, it's textured very nice. Doesn't stick out too far on the gun. It's about just perfect. And I also have the Hive Technologies base plates. This is the +1. I also have a +2 here. I usually carry the +1, which brings the gun to 7 + 1, 8 rounds altogether, which isn't too bad. This is the +2 here, which brings the gun to 8 + 1, so 9 rounds altogether. The +2 is very comfortable. I like it a lot, but most of the time when I do carry the 43, you want to conceal it. That's the reason you're carrying such a small gun. The +1 really helps you do that, and the flush mags, they just don't work for me. It's not so much the round count. It's getting a good grip on the gun, especially when you're drawing this thing. It's hard to get a good grip on the gun when you're drawing it from holster. So the +1 really helps out. The +2, it really helps out a lot. So yeah, carrying this thing has been really nice. Half the time you forget you even have it. It's so lightweight. I think it's 18 ounces from the factory. I'm sure it's a little more since I've added the light and whatnot, but not too much of a difference. Like I said, I forget I have it most of the time. I carry this gun about 4 to 5 o'clock on the body, inside the waistband. This holster is just a holster I had pressed by a local guy, buddy of mine. It's done good so far. It's got decent retention. It's a light-bearing holster, and as you can see, it's still super thin. It's worked out good so far. I haven't seen any reason to have to upgrade it yet. So from that, you know, it works. We'll just say it works. As you can see too, probably one of the biggest things that stand out here is the stipple job I've done on this Glock, which I did myself. It came out pretty good. You know, I can't complain. I might end up changing it up, bring this wing up a little bit, or I don't know, just toss around different ideas. I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Another thing I did was the trigger undercut, which came out pretty good. And if you've ever held a Glock or own a Glock that has the trigger undercut, there's no going back from it. Once you have that awesome grip you can get on your gun with that undercut, you'll want it on all of your Glocks. So I have done it to all of my Glocks. I have a 10mm Glock 20, which that thing from the factory is like holding a brick in your hand. So I went ahead and did away with the finger grooves, mild grip reduction on the back of it, and the trigger undercut. Now that thing is comfortable. It's about the size of a Glock 21, which works out great. But anyways, we'll show the Glock 20 in another video. But yeah, this is my 43, and like I said, it is my everyday carry. Now that it's getting a little colder, I might go ahead and move to my 19, which I do carry sometimes as well. But this thing, super comfortable, great little gun. It has eaten everything I fed it. Really likes 124 grain though, so I keep it loaded with 124 grain Federal HSTs. You can get a box of 50 of these things for about 20 bucks on SG Ammo, and you can't beat that. As you guys know, if you're going to carry any certain type of ammo, it's good to run at least a couple hundred rounds of it through it, which sucks. I know it can be expensive, but if you're going to trust your life to that ammo, you know, you might as well have that reassurance of it. But yeah, hopefully I'll get some footage of this thing out at the range soon. Right now I'm recording on my camera on my phone. This is only my second video here on YouTube. I do have some camera equipment we're trying to get figured out, some software stuff. Right now I have the lighting set up, but with it only being my second video, hopefully you guys like it, and the quality of the videos are going to get better here soon, get some shooting footage, just get the format down a little more. But go ahead and check me out on Instagram at GlockGuy226. I post new pictures daily of guns, gear, all that type of stuff, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you go check me out there. And also please like, share, and subscribe my videos on here, and I'm going to keep the new content coming out. So thanks for watching. Have a good day, guys.